What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, this video is definitely, without a doubt, breaking news coming from, I definitely did not see this happening. I definitely didn't see this taking place, but I'm surprised probably just as much as a lot of you guys. So, Donovan Mitchell has been traded to, of all teams, I didn't see this happening. The Cleveland Cavaliers acquired Donovan Mitchell. Now, let me first say this. I am by far shocked. I am by far surprised. I'm not going to tell you guys that I saw this. That's what I'm going to say first. I did not see the Cavaliers, swooping in. And, we had talks of the Knicks. We had talks of the Lakers. We had so many other talks besides the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now the Cavs have acquired Donovan Mitchell. And the full trade looks something like this. Utah is trading Donovan Mitchell for Lauri Markkanen, Ochai Agbaji, I might be butchering his name, Colin Sexton, 3 unprotected first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps. Now, granted, I'm going to just get this out of the way first. The Cleveland Cavaliers have become by far the biggest threat in the Eastern Conference. And that's no mistaking. I mean, you can look at Boston. You can look at Brooklyn. You can look at Milwaukee. You can look at Miami, Philadelphia. But when you add a Donovan Mitchell to Darius Garland, Jared Allen, Mobley, Kevin Love, Karis LeVert off the bench, by far the Cleveland Cavaliers have what it takes to compete in the East. And by compete, I mean contend for possibly being in the Eastern Conference Finals. This by far puts the Cavs, and they were a surprise last year. So with this trade, adding Donovan Mitchell, who's been a multiple-time All-Star, under the age of 30, not even in his prime. And we know what the Spider is capable of if you are a basketball fan. Coming out of Louisville. The Knicks are salty today. Might be some Laker fans. Because, you can't pull off a Russell Westbrook trade in a 3-team deal. It's a lot, right? But the Cavaliers, the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have not seen championship success since the days of LeBron, have an opportunity this season to do something very special. I am excited. Let me say that. I am excited for Cavs fans. I am excited as a basketball fan to see where this ends up. Like I said, Donovan Mitchell his ceiling is a lot higher than veteran players. He's been in the league a while, but if you go into just him as a player and him as contracts and things like that. He's not a 40, 50, 60 million dollar a year player. So at the same time, the Cleveland Cavaliers got a steal in this trade. Now, granted, with how, Minnesota traded for Rudy Gobert and they got 5 players and 5 picks, it was going to be a time before they figured out exactly what and how they were going to move Donovan Mitchell. We heard New York, we heard LA, we heard Washington, and now the final destination has been Cleveland. And I can honestly say, as a basketball fan, I want to see it. I want to see what the dynamic of Garland and Mitchell in the back. Just saying it out loud sounds ridiculous. That's that trade deadline 2K. That's that, right? That don't even sound like something that happens in actual basketball. The Cleveland Cavaliers have gotten a steal. Garland is going to play his heart out. Now, on the backside of the trade, the Utah Jazz, on the other hand, they got Colin Sexton, who I believe, with the injury that he had in the last year, some teams wrote him off. Larry Marketing. As a Bulls fan, we know what Larry Marketing is capable of. You've seen him at Arizona. But, as far as reaching that peak or potential, so to speak, he just didn't do it in the years he was with Chicago. He showed flashes with Cleveland last year, especially when he played the Bulls. So him going to his third team, and I believe this would be his 3rd or 4th year in the league. So the Jazz get a young player in Marketing, get a young player promising in Sexton, who, with Jordan Clarkson, listen, they got a potential to be one of the most exciting backcourts in the league. Granted, if Jordan Clarkson is a starter next year. Now, the Jazz are doing, I'm not going to say tanking, but the Jazz want the number 1 pick next year, right? We hearing all the stories about the next draft class, and there's a potential player being better than Giannis. So, why not try to put all your chips into the middle of the table for that if you are a NBA franchise? With me, I always said the same thing. In the NBA, you have one or two choices. You're either going to be really good or you're going to be really bad. There is no room to be mediocre in today's NBA. Today's NBA is comprised of, star players and rising stars. The rising stars get you excited and get you to come out and see certain franchises. The stars of the league are on teams that are competing for NBA titles. Lakers, Bucks, Warriors, Nets. Yeah, I mean, we can go on and on and on about teams that have those 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 best players in the league that you are able to compete for actual championships, and the Jazz are not one of them. So trading Rudy Gobert, trading Donovan Mitchell, what their plan is for the future. And I'm going to say this, right? I'm going to say this. This is for me as a basketball fan. The Cleveland Cavaliers have a chance. Not only last year they surprised a lot of people, right? So I'm going to couple that and double down and say I believe that the Cleveland Cavaliers presently, with Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Jarrett Allen, Karis LeVert, Evan Mobley, Kevin Love, will be in contention for the Eastern Conference Finals. I could be wrong, but when you look at it on paper, it's not a video game, but when you look at the team on paper, how can you not say that this team should not be competing at least for the Eastern Conference Finals? Now, to back that up, I believe Donovan Mitchell contract is for the next 3 or 4 years. They just gave Darius Garland some more money. Now, here's the thing. Let's say, push come to shove, if you were the Lakers, I'm going to just throw this out there. This is hypothetical. If you were the Lakers and you were to say, all right, LeBron, you're getting older. We know you want to go back home. Ship LeBron off to Cleveland, and you could get a haul back for him if you were the Lakers. What if that was the case? This is just hypothetical. I don't know if that's an actual scenario, but let's just play devil's advocate, so to speak. I'm interested. I want to see where things go and how they pan out. Especially for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They now have a target on their back. A lot of teams are going to be gunning for them in the future. This is Astronaut H, man. Of course, as always, I appreciate everyone tuning in, liking, subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to hit that post notification bell. And this is one thing I want to say in closing about this video. I've noticed that I actually hit 100 subscribers as I record this video. So that means a lot to me. I didn't know that these videos would actually get some type of or form of traction. I'm definitely blessed, and I'm definitely grateful for everybody that takes the time and moments out of their day to watch these videos or listen to what I have to say about something that I'm passionate about. I love the NBA. I love basketball, all sectors and all fields. Like I said, man, 100 subscribers. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Thank everybody for tuning in faithfully. And with that being said, I will be doing my very first giveaway on the channel. No, this giveaway is not sponsored by the NBA or no particular sector. This is me individually doing it out of pocket. I'm going to throw my first 100 subscribers name into the I think it's a website or something where you could randomize everybody, and if you subscribed or you presently subscribed or you're currently subscribed, just know if your name pops up, I'm going to type in each 100 subscriber. I think you can do something like that and randomize everybody's name, and I'm going to do some NBA memorabilia or something towards that to show my thanks and appreciation. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.